Hi guys, and welcome back to your favorite YouTube channel. My name is Arthur, and in this video I'm going to show you my everyday tech carry. I'm going to review my most commonly used tech objects. As always, without further ado, let's get started. But hold on. If you still haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button if you don't want to miss my future videos. Now we can start. First of all, let me tell you that this video is not sponsored. I'm just a random dude sharing with you my everyday tech carry. My first tech object I use every day is my Kindle Scribe e-reader. This is the biggest, the best, the most premium, the most expensive Kindle e-reader. I use it mainly to read PDF documents, books, documents. It's so much better than an iPad. It has a very high quality e-ink display, which means the image and text looks like a real paper. The battery life on this thing lasts for weeks, not days. It has a very premium feel because the back is made from aluminum, but at the same time, the Kindle Scribe e-reader is very light. You can handle it using only one hand. I just love this device. This e-reader is pretty expensive. It's the same price as an iPad, I mean a regular educational iPad, not an iPad Pro, but I think this Kindle Scribe definitely worth the money. I was always thinking about buying an iPad, and finally I'm glad I choose this e-reader because if I want to do some web browsing, I have my iPhone. If I want to do some office tasks, I have my MacBook, so iPad is almost useless in my life. This e-reader is much better. Next object I use every day, and when I say every day, literally every day and every night, this is my Apple Watch Ultra 2. Currently I'm using this titanium band. I think it matches really nice the natural titanium color. As you probably know, I am the biggest Apple Watch fan in the world. I was buying Apple Watches since the Series 0, and even before I was using my iPod Nano with a wristband, so I was kinda inventing an Apple Watch. First of all, an Apple Watch helps me to reduce my iPhone usage. I can do 90% of tasks using my watch. I'm also exercising a lot, I'm running, so I'm using this as my fitness tracker. I have my music, my podcasts. Basically, this is the ultimate fitness tracker, at least from my point of view. Of course, Apple Watch isn't indispensable. It is an accessory. It is an accessory to your iPhone. It is not a separate tech object. You cannot own only the Apple Watch. You need to have an iPhone. But it has so many useful features like navigation, Apple Pay. Apple Watch can also find your iPhone and unlock your Mac, so there are plenty of use cases. My next everyday tech object are my earbuds. These are AirPods Pro first generation, still using Lightning connector. I'm still enjoying this device and I still don't feel a need to upgrade. These are still good. I'm using them mostly when running. I'm waiting for the AirPods Pro third generation to make an upgrade. And don't get me wrong, I can buy myself any tech object I want. I just don't want to waste my money for things that are useless, you know. I also have Sony WH-1000XM5 as my main headphones that I'm using at studio or while traveling, so these AirPods Pro are mostly for running and casual usage, let's say. I also have a MagSafe wallet. This one came from Pitaka. By the way, I really like the Pitaka brand. Inside this MagSafe wallet I can keep 2 credit cards. Inside this MagSafe wallet I keep my digital key from my e-bike, Evie S1. And by the way, I think it's a nice time to show you my e-bike really quick. I have several e-bikes, but this one has become one of my favorite at the moment. I'm using it as my daily driver to ride in Paris. Using public transport is not an option for me. I don't like spending my time in the traffic jam, so I found this e-bike a perfect mode of transportation, at least from my point of view. One of the key features of this e-bike is GPS tracking, so I can see in real time where is my e-bike in case it will get stolen. Other than that, this e-bike feels really premium I like how it looks, I like how it rides. It has this virtual cockpit, a sort of digital display built right into the steering wheel. You can lock or unlock this e-bike using a mobile app. You can even share this e-bike with someone else, with a friend or family member. If you are interested in this e-bike, check out my full review. I don't keep any other cards in my MagSafe wallet because I'm using Apple Pay, so I don't want to risk losing my credit cards because it may happen. Since I'm holding my iPhone in my hand, let's talk about my main device. So this is my iPhone 15 Pro Max in natural titanium color. It has 512GB of internal storage. I decided to get the bigger model since I film my YouTube videos using an iPhone. I'm pretty satisfied with my purchase. Of course, if you don't need any kind of pro features, don't waste your money and don't buy the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Talking about this iPhone, I think it's worth mentioning the case I'm using. This one came from Pitaka. It's made from Aramid fiber. It's the lightest and the thinnest iPhone case I ever used in my life. Of course, from the protection standpoint, it's maybe not the best option. I dropped my iPhone several times using this case and it's still fine. To protect the screen of my iPhone, I'm using the Belkin Ultra Glass 2. It's a very good quality screen protector, but it has one negative point. I don't like it because it kinda cuts into my finger. I would prefer some kind of screen protectors that totally cover the screen of my iPhone. Surprisingly, I dropped my iPhone several times right on the screen and I never had any scratches. I'm desperately waiting until the screen protector smashes so I can buy a new one, a better one. Even though the iPhone 15 Pro Max has a great battery life, I'm always carrying this little MagSafe battery pack from Benks. When I'm filming a lot of YouTube videos, I can simply attach this MagSafe battery pack to the back of my iPhone and gain some juice. I'm also using this battery pack to recharge my AirPods and even to recharge my MacBook, as it has USB-C port, so I can just use a regular USB-C cable to add a little bit of juice to my MacBook Pro in case of emergency. I have a few of them in my different backpacks and it saved me so many times. By the way, this MagSafe battery pack has one additional feature. It can be used as an iPhone stand. I like objects that can do several things. Talking about power, I'm also using this little charging dongle from Pitaka. From my Apple Watch, I can literally charge my Apple Watch using my iPhone 15 Pro Max. Since it has USB-C port, I can also use this Benks battery pack. I can also charge my Apple Watch using my MacBook, so I have plenty of options to quickly recharge my Apple Watch in case of emergency situation. This little charging dongle is super handy, especially for people who like to travel. And finally, last but not least important object in my tech carry, this is my MacBook Pro, my main working machine. This is 2021 16 inches M1 Pro MacBook. It's still the best tech object I ever bought in my life. Seriously, this is the best value object I ever had in my life. It's still super fast, even for some complex tasks like video editing or coding. It has great full-day battery life. I decided to buy a 1TB version and I also added 1TB SD card to kind of expand the storage of this MacBook. As I said earlier, I can buy myself every tech object. I don't have any financial issues, but I still love this computer and I don't feel even the smallest need to upgrade for a newer M2 or M3 MacBook. Who knows, maybe the M4 computer will be even better. Maybe I will change my mind next year, but as of now, this is still the best computer for my usage. And I absolutely love it, especially the 16-inch model. Guys, thanks for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, please give it a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have any suggestions or ideas, if you own any other tech objects that I can add to my selection, please comment below. Thanks again for watching and see you next time on YouTube. Bye!